Hello golfers and those who are interested in trying golf. My name is Glen Osborne. I live at 302-233 Dogwood Drive in Ladysmith, BC, British Columbia that is, Canada. My postal code is V as in Victor 9, G is in Golf 1, T is in Tom 1. In 1999, after having moved to British Columbia from Manitoba, I found that a little par 3 golf course could not get a golf teacher, nor could the local Parks and Recreation program get a golf teacher to feature the little par 3. Well, I was a former phys ed teacher from grades 1 to grade 9, and I had a good understanding of body movement, and I put in a lot of time golfing, trying to learn on my own, because we didn't have golf pros in Manitoba anywhere near where I lived. So we all struggled, helping each other with tips. So when I came out here, I decided to present a program based on my experiences as a phys ed teacher from grades 1 to grade 9. And what a valuable source of info that was, because I was able to develop a program that focused on body movement, in fact basic body movements that we all have to be aware of for any sport, for any work activity. So I developed the program, presented it to the program director at the Parks and Recreation. She was just thrilled with it, knowing that, having learned that I had taught phys ed. And we presented it to the par 3 golf course board, and I was off and running. The previous year, Parks and Rec had only gotten 8 students, but they had to go out of town to get their lessons. In my first year, we had 115 students and extra students from out of town who come to visit relatives in Ladysmith began to come and get some tips and ideas about a golf problem that they were having. And this worked really well, and the fee was so low that it enticed people who were about to retire or in the process of retiring, and young junior golfers whose parents did not have that much money. It enticed them to come and take the 5 or 6 lesson package. The final lesson was a round of golf with me going along and coaching the students on how to maneuver around the golf course, being safe in danger spots, how to repair damage on the golf course, how to negotiate deep ravines, how to hit a ball on slopes. And this worked very, very well. I have several lessons on tape, and I'm going to be putting them up on YouTube after this. And the lessons were, the instruction took place in a variety of locations other than the golf course. I am 78 years old. At the time, I was starting to experience various health issues. The culmination of previous injuries and health problems were finally catching up with me. So my golf has been limited lately. But the videos that I have, the first video in particular, is going to show you what my first lesson was with the students. I did not teach them the traditional first lesson, which is the how to grip a golf club. That seemed futile to me for people who wanted to quickly find out if they could hit a golf ball. my focus, based on my phys ed experience, was simply how to be in firm posture to avoid injuries and how to turn around their spine in posture so as not to have injuries. In fact, I even had taught a man sitting in a wheelchair how to hit a golf ball, and I created text and some video for that. Be interested in that man. He could hit a golf ball from his sitting position, and it only took 20 minutes. He was an outstanding athlete due to his paralysis in his lower body, and he was very strong. And then my first lesson was how to turn, then how to get into a perfect posture and how to turn in that posture. And then it was followed by a lesson on my putting technique. It was a technique I devised, and it worked so well that my students had caught on to it in about 15 minutes, and they were zeroing in on the hole on a green within 5 minutes and a few putts, once they knew they could hit that putt accurately. That is my first lesson, so that when they left, they could at least go to a practice facility and practice on the greens, or go to a miniature golf course, because many of them said, I suck at miniature golf. Well, they could go to these places and they had something to work with right out of their very first lesson. So, I'd like to show you some putters after I knock them down, of course. This is the standard straight up and down putter. I could use this putter using my method. I had no problem with it. This is an exaggerated form of offsetting the putter face from the shaft. But I would see a lot of golfers, they would defeat the purpose of this by putting the putter face right by the ball, and it didn't serve the purpose. What they needed to do was put the putter shaft at the back of the ball. Then as the putter shaft came up in the follow through, so would the putter face, giving it perfect roll. But this one was too exaggerated. This is the putter that I bought and I've used for years. Notice the slight offset, very little, and I could set that putter up to an inch behind. And the putting method that I teach has my hands, shaft, and putter coming into its up arc as it catches the back of the ball. It's a mishit, but I get a vibration in the shaft in my hands, and it tells me the feeling of the sound, the putter head contacting the ball. I see how far it goes and I get feedback. So this was quite a find for me. I will be showing you how to line up your putt to hole in another video here in my studio. Because I'm 78, suffering various infirmities, one of them being a mini stroke in 2020, early 2020. My left side doesn't work as well anymore, and I've lost my rhythm, so for swinging a golf club out in the golf course, I don't have any feeling of the rhythm that I used to have to get nice straight hits. On our little par 3, I've had 10 hole-in-ones. So, there's a variety of videos coming. The quality of the videos is medium to at times not very good, but hopefully you'll be able to pick up on them. And I was teaching near a major highway with an airplane landing strip in line with where I was teaching. So the planes were coming in low or taking off low, a lot of noise, and I've had to try and adjust the sound in my video preparation for YouTube. Consequently, the sound, you may have to work the sound a bit on your video, whatever you're using to watch the videos. So I think that's good for now, and we'll get into the next video that I've prepared already, and it's my first lesson with my students. Oh, by the way, have I taught any famous or important golfers? No, but yes, I have. In fact, I have taught a lot of important golfers. They're collectively called beginners. Without beginners, there's no golf industry. So I love just working with beginners. I had no desire to work with really good golfers. Beginners was my desire. And after lessons, if I had a break, I would zip over to the little par 3 and play golf with some of my students, just to help them learn more about golf course etiquette and rules of movement. A suggestion for your golf courses is have a mentor program where you give some of your experienced golfers a break on their fees or something or other if they would take beginners for 3 or 4 rounds. Break away from your golf buddies for a bit and take beginners, and that will help build your golf course membership. Another thing is, if you have room, try and develop a fairway and a hole where young junior golfers can come and play the hole, but be taught manicuring a golf course, how to care and manicure, mowing, making the fringe of the area attractive, fixing ball marks on the greens. This could get more juniors involved in the golf program. Thank you for listening. You'll see more information below the video. Bye for now.